How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny. What's going on, people? Woo! What's going on, people? It is a day of another day. Of another day that we call Sunday. And it would have been said, what's going on, people? Hope everybody's having a good weekend and oopala and all of them. That's always said. And the day, it is what it is. What's going on? I'm going to talk to you about something which is really funny. It's not funny, it's kind of sad, but it's real, you know. The thing about it within the world we live in right about now, is so many things I hate that are so discouraging and, almost make you don't even want to try anymore as far as, just moving forward to a better life, when it comes to so many negative things out here, in the world we live in. As being trans and as being a person who's used to believe in love and always wanted a boyfriend, because in my mind I'm thinking once I find this perfect man, that we can basically just build our life together and do things as far as, just be together, be in our own little world, rent movies or watch movies or sit in the house and cook and eat, and, lay in the bed and talk and, look up to the ceiling and stuff and just laugh and think about things of life and, how we conquer so many things and no matter what people say about us, our love has to stand really tall and strong, and we will not be defeated or divided. That's the original plan. Now the plan that I planned did not go exactly where I planned, and it's 2016. We're still in the age of transgenders being murdered. We're talking about Black Lives Matter because the simple fact of the matter is that black people are getting killed. And for some reason, a lot of Caucasian white people feel as though that it's an attack on them when it has nothing to do with them. It's just a reason, we're just pointing out the fact that we're being murdered. And if you really think about it, we're asking the white people for help. Help us. It's like we're trying to show you what's happening to us. Look, Black Lives Matter. They're killing us. They're killing us. Help us. Help us. Help us. That's what it originally is saying. It's not about attack the white people. At least what I'm thinking in my mind. I don't believe that's what it is. And even when it comes down to the cops, I don't believe it's a thing on cops. I think it's a thing that, listen, in a perfect world we live in, of course we could say, the cops are here to protect us, but you have to understand in life we have good and bad people. I'm sure if you have a job that work 9 to 5 or whatever the case may be, you have people on your job that just really, messed up people. Just go around, just make your whole life at your job just a living hell. And it's the same thing that goes as far as cops and stuff. You have cops that are out there trying to do their job to make sure, to fix the wrong that's been done. And you have people out there saying, oh, I'm a cop now. I'm going to make people pay for what they've done to me, And the thing about it is that we may say that it's white people, but it's a lot of people that discriminate. You even have black people that's inside of the cops and stuff that don't like other black people. And, in Spanish, it's a fair thing, but it's simple fact of the matter, it's a black and white thing, and they make it just that, but it's more bigger than that. Anyway, that being said, that was way off subject, right? What I'm about to talk about. Anyway, my mind is all over the place and stuff, and I was talking to a guy, which we had talked for a long time before, and just talking in reference to, just meeting up and talking to him and stuff. And it was a younger guy and stuff, the younger guys love the older dogs for some reason unknown to God, but, it is what it is. And, the thing about it was that he expressed to me that he felt sorry for the people that happened to the people that killed in Orlando. The murders and stuff. He said, I felt sorry for your community and stuff. Which kind of made me go, my community? You're not a part of this community? He's like, no, because I'm not gay. Oh, but you're not gay. But you want me to do acts on you that were considered to be gay. And when I say that, that means you want me to perform as the man in the bed with you. In other words, open up your booty and stick something in in other words, fuck you in the butt. So now you want me to fuck you in the butt, but you don't want to consider yourself in that community. So let me just ask you, what part of spreading your ass and someone sticking their dick in your ass does not make you a part of the community. Which they better say it again, because I don't think these guys are listening. What part as spreading your ass and you sticking a dick or a dildo in a man's ass that does not make you a part of that community? And other people say, well, that's just sex. You're making sex about gender. No, honey. When a dick is going inside of a man's ass, he's officially crossed over from straight to bisexual. And in many cases, just gay. He will never admit to being gay because he said he's afraid of what other people are going to say, and there's a lot of women that's going to suffer, you know, that repercussion because she can't understand why he cheats on her, because his pleasure relies between his ass, which is like a cock inside of him. But he can't tell you that because he's going to talk about it. And you may rat him out to his friends, so he's have to keep his, you know, profile. Anyway, a bit sad. So, you know, he came over and everything, and, you know, he expressed that he wanted to have sex. And I remind you, we haven't seen each other in months, we haven't talked to each other in months and stuff. And, you know, because like I said before, I would not reward you. So this is going to let them know what I'm talking about. Because I would not reward you for bad behavior. What's the ever said again? You will not be rewarded for bad behavior. So if you treat me like a whore, you're going to pay me like a whore. If you treat me like shit, you're going to pay me like a whore. You know, at the end of the day, some girls, because some girls get uneasy when I say that. They be like, well, Raven, you know, when I say that, they say, well, Raven, I don't like you, no, I don't sell my body. That's not what I'm saying, but if that's the message that you're going to get, voila. I don't care. You know, I'd rather be known as a whore than to known as somebody who's less cum inside of my body or shot nut in my face and walked out the door going, yeah, bitch. Now I'm going to give my money to my girl or my wifey or whatever the case may be. And it is you got to come off your face. You got cum all in your bed. You got cum in your toilet. Not your toilet. Well, some of your toilet too. Because some guys get something nice enough to flush your condom in your toilet. Some guys don't even flush your condom. They leave it there. Get come behind them. That's not funny. But you know, it is what it is. And you know, the thing about it is that that's not what I'm saying. I'm not promoting prostitution. All I'm promoting is awareness. If you want to be a part of the society that goes, you know, I respect myself too much to respect yourself. Most females have taught me. So, I haven't been in this world like that for a very long time. I've been gay forever. As far as being trans, I'm coming into my 10th year being trans. I go to the sources where they go to first, because back when I was just gay, I dated gay men, and I had no problem understanding where the whole thing come from. And other people say, well, there's no difference between a gay man and a straight man. I have to tell you, there is a big difference. But I'm not going to go into that, because whatever you believe, that's what you believe. Anyway, being said, so, you know, with a straight man, he thinks another type of way than versus a gay man, you know. When a straight man likes the fruits, he likes the labor, he likes the backyard, and most of the time, he likes the front yard. And that's being said, you know, let me just say this, I really don't care if that's what you're into, that's your thing, but to me, I feel like this. When you want me to perform the role of a man in the bed with you, don't think I'm going to consider you as a straight man. I'm not going to consider you as, I used to say we were straight men, but see, it's a flip coin, but that's basically mean like both, right? You know, it is what it is, and then there's pansexual, then there's non-conformity, I mean, you can fuck everything, but, you know, at the end of the day, I really don't care about that, but when I'm talking about, let me stay focused on this question. So he was like, well, you know, I don't, you know, I don't consider myself that way and stuff like that. I'm not in that community. I said, but you're here with me, you know, I don't have a pussy, so why are you here? He said, well, I want you to fuck me and I'll fuck you. So what do you tell me? So in other words, you really don't see me as a woman. You see me as a man dressed up as a woman, and you will perform my duties on you as a man. But you're going to go around a bunch of females, but you're going to act all this certain kind of way in front of them, and you're going to laugh at all the girls like me and the gay people when you know you're fucking with them because you don't consider yourself in that community. You know, the thing about it is that there are so many people in that community that it's just a mess. It's just a mess. And the sad part about it is that, you know, I try not to bash because I really don't care when it comes to that. But I hate to say this, well, I don't hate to say it, but there's a lot of females that's on the down low. You know, and the thing about it is that a lot of times females are celebrated in some cases on being bisexual when the men are not celebrated. So of course they're going to sneak into it. As far as the women sneak and do it, as far as the women seek and do it and stuff like that. But it is what it is, and it's so sad because it's like a back and forth type of thing, and sometimes I think it's almost as if it's a tit for tat type of thing, and the whole original thing was that you wanted to find this man where you could just be happy and use y'all two against the world, but that's back in the day, and things have changed tremendously now because now you have the technology, and you don't even have to leave out the house to cheat. You got people in the backup plan and stuff like that, and it's a mess. So anyway, the thing about it is that you want me to be the man in your life, and you want me to remain your secret, and you also want me to be that porn star that's in your archives, or that you look to when you masturbate. It's amazing because a lot of times when girls like us are getting hit up, we honestly think that the man comes to us with the full storyline, and reality is that you're being played, and he gives certain information out there to see how far he can go. Prime example, man number 2. He'll be up on Facebook and stuff, and of course you got mutual friends and stuff like that, and it's just amazing to me how far you go as far as just to hurt me. I see it as anyway. But to him it's just fair game, it's all love and war. Real nice looking man. This one is real nice looking. Another one who was really tall, he's okay looking, but anyway. So the thing about it is that this one tells me he's up in my area, you want to see me. I'm by your house, I want to come over. I'm like, no. Well, I need to talk to you because I feel as though since you're an older girl, you would be much more different as far as the younger girl. Oh, and that's supposed to be a compliment. My thing is this, is that I feel like this. If you are a younger person, and not even all young guys, because some young guys are just straight up nasty, killer. But if you're a younger person and you feel like you're so young and you're asking all these stupid questions, what makes you think I want to tolerate you? This is not the baby nursery daycare center. I'm not going to do that with you. I'm not going to babysit you. And I'm not going to be your experiment, which takes me to another thing. Someone told me that I've never been with someone like you and I want to experiment to see what it's like. But I'm going to tell you what I don't do and I'll tell you what I don't do. Like I said before, if you're going to treat me like a whore, you're going to pay me like a whore. And I know some guys be like, well, if that's what you are, then that's what you are. My thing is what it is. But I'm saying, as far as myself, but I'm not saying the girls should do it. That's not your thing. Don't do it, Look for love and stuff like that, because love is out there. No, I don't believe it, but it is what it is. Anyway. It just brings me to the thing that I just don't believe that, when you are trans, I just don't. I see stories and I watch people who are in relationships and stuff, and I just sit back and I just watch and I go, how long is it going to last? And that's sad to say that, but I just don't believe in it. Why is he really there with you, sister? But I don't say it because it's negative. And, I want it to work and I want it to last, but I watch guys who go after girls like us, and he will be with us to make us be 100% maintenance, and he mess with a girl who's not even halfway maintenance and just get rid of you as everything about you really didn't matter. Anyway, so my thing is this, is that, it just amazes me how a lot of times guys that are in the LGBT refuse to take up that title of being that is considered your community. That's your community. It has nothing to do with him. Anyway, so the guy I was talking about, back to him. I flip-flop all over the place. I ended up kicking him out. We did not have sex at all. Not that I plan on, but, the thing about it was that my whole thing is this. In order to be rewarded, you have to do great things for the reward. Now, I know there are girls out here that say, well, Raven, that's not me. And then the video is not about you. I want you to be a good to those girls. I want you to save it. When they put you in your coffin, you just cross your lips of, oh, I saved it. So I guess in the next life you would give it away. Anyway, so, I was about to say something. But for me, the girls like me, the West girls are much more older, they kind of know how the rules go and how big things go and how everything play out. We're not looking to stay because we know you're leaving. We know we're not number one. We know we're a part of number one. We know we're not the side chick. We know we're just a few of the side chicks and Claudia, another man and two. We know that you say we're your first. We know you've been with like 20 and now we make 30. We know that you don't do a lot of things, but yet you know how to suck dick better than us. We know that you sit around us, you make fun of us. In fact, we're not even allowed to speak to you on the streets. And at the end of the day, you between our legs sucking us like you trying to win a reward for a fucking BET. You know, but it just amazes me how this whole thing plays out. And it's funny because I wanted to say something, but I completely forgot what it was. Anyway, the being said, I didn't want to bash anybody. I guess I'm so exhausted with everything. It's like everything that I thought that it would be just not turn out that way. And that brings my question to you. Even the girls who want to transition, I always tell you, listen to what we're going through on this side of the fence before you transition, because a lot of times it's not exactly what it seems to be. And a lot of us girls, well, not me, but them, other ones who are very passable, the passable ones, they're catching hell. And the ones like me who really don't care about being passable, and you know, it is what it is. And you know, guys will say, well, I don't know how they would catch you because I don't try to hide it, you know. And like the guy told me, he was like, well, help me get to the point where you're at. You're not trying to get to the point where I'm at. Your whole thing is fulfilling the fantasy of the porn star that you've been watching. And the thing about it with a lot of guys I learned when it comes to me, that I'm wearing this short hoopla on my head, they're not looking for that fantasy. Because this is considered a boycott, and this is not what they're looking for. It's like, bitch, why do you got that mullet on your head? Put some long hair on and give me that fucking video. Get that long hair, put it out for flashing and swinging it. Bitch, I can't live on my fantasy with that ball and shit. Bitch, you look like one of the basketball players. Bitch, your head look like one of the basketballs. So he's like, oh God, I should have just paid for it. Yes, you should have. Because this is called the jaded area. When it becomes jaded, honey, you look, it is what it is. Anyway, that being said, then another thing, does it work? You know, the thing about it, I always find it amazing. You are straight, but yet still you want to talk about my genital area. Does it work? Is it functional? I want to see what it's like. You are asking things that are not very fair, if you're saying as far as, you know, unless you're really a serious relationship. But the thing about it is that I learned also, when you are that person, I'm speaking to you trans women, when you are that person, when he's coming to see you and he's looking at the porn, he does not care about he does not care about trans lives don't matter. He doesn't care that the men treat you like shit. He doesn't care that you cry at night. He doesn't care if you don't have a job. He doesn't care that your family got rid of you. He doesn't care. He doesn't want to hear those things. Those things make him unhappy. And yes, I'm talking to you, another one, if you're watching this, since I know you like to watch. In fact, a lot of y'all like to watch. I like to watch these video stuff. Y'all let me know y'all be watching my videos. They don't want to hear the story about what you're going through. They want to hear about how your family treats you. They don't want to hear about you cry. All they want you to do is get that dick up and fuck them in the butt or put it in their mouth. And then they could go back to the world of society and walk around the women and go, hey, ma, how you doing? Stop her on the ass. She go, oh, these guys are so nasty. He ain't nasty, girl. He just a Washington. Anyway, it is what it is. And I know guys are like, because I like to get fucked in the butt, that makes me gay. Listen, if you want to get fucked in the butt, I don't care if a woman do it, a cucumber's doing it, a carrot is doing it, a dildo. That's your thing. You do what you need to do. But my thing is that when you step to a girl like us, just be fair. If you want us to live the porn star life for you, then give us the porn star money. What did they say it again? If you want us to live the porn star life for you, then give us the porn star money. Other than that, go to a girl who's never been hurt, then maybe you could fulfill your fantasy the way you want. Without all that thinking she found somebody who cared about your reality is that's not what you wanted. You was looking for the porn star woman. You was never really looking for her. The only reason why you came to her and told that story because the other girls charge, and that's not what you want. You want a freebie, and who don't want a freebie? Everybody wants to walk in the store and find things they want. Everybody wants to walk in the store and ready about to walk out, and they got a bunch of items, and the person says, oh, go ahead, get out the store. You don't have to pay for it. It's for free. Anyway, that being said, this video went too long because I don't like to do long videos, and this is definitely one of the longest ones I've done in a long time. Anyway, that being said, I just wanted you to have a safe, hope you have a safe day. Hopefully you're doing things that's productive. And this is by no any means of shaming anyone. Just giving you my example for the men that I've dealt with this last couple, I don't even know what I should say. I shouldn't even say so, just because so many of y'all watch, you know, this is the thing. This is my last thing. All you guys that I know personally, that's on my page and watch my videos and you know, hit me up and stuff, and the ones who just got married, the ones who want to add me to your Facebook to show me your girlfriend and stuff like that, stay off my page. And if you always want me to keep my mouth shut, feed my kids. Anyway, being said, hopefully you have a safe weekend and stuff like that, and have fun and stuff, enjoy your life, and you know, do what you need to do. This video's went too long, so I want to say hello, my devil. Oops, I want to say, I said I've done it so long. I want to tell my meow. I want to tell Mikey, woof. And I want to hear about this. Do you honestly think that a lot of guys that you meet are looking at you as a fantasy? They want to fulfill that porn star woman they've been masturbating to, and when you try to open up to them and show you that the things you go through, he don't want to hear it. He just don't give a damn. Anyway, I want to say hello, new people, boo. I want to say old people, bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. You do. I want you to do the best way that you can. And if nobody likes it, fuck them for it.